As promised, I'm going to show you a little bit about Henry Ford's Hemp car. Now, this is on a Ford Lincoln of Annapolis website, but I just wanted to show you this quick 1941 advertisement for Ford. Let's check it out.
Amongst the thousands of products made from hemp, one of the most extraordinary is Henry Ford's plastic car. Built in 1941, it contained cellulose fibers derived from hemp, sisal, and wheat straw. The plastic was lighter than steel, yet could withstand 10 times the impact without denting.
What?
Asteroid City. Junior stargazers and space cadets.
Sorry. 10 times. So it's lighter than steel and stronger. That's interesting. So let's go to Henry Ford, thehenryford.org to check out if this is true or not. Okay. Let's see if it's not. Hold on. We got to get past this because I want to show you a video in a second. Okay. Henry Ford's 19. So they call it a soybean car. Notice how they put it in quotations. Because is it a soybean car or is it a actual hemp car? So it was actually a plastic-bodied car unveiled by Henry Ford in 1941. There it is, right there. Not fake news, it's right there. What's it made of? The frame, made of steel, had 14 panels. Lighter than a steel car. Exact ingredients of the plastic panels are unknown because no record of the formula exists today. So you want me to believe that Henry Ford, one of the greatest, we're taught one of the greatest inventors of the assembly line, anyway. So you mean to tell me that guy, who I've been told is brilliant, just threw away his formula after he created one of the most lightweight cars and efficient cars ever known to man? Yeah, I'm going to call my initials on that one. My initials are BS, so I'm going to call BS on that one. One article claims that they were made from a chemical formula that, among other ingredients, includes soybeans, wheat, hemp, flax, and ramen. No, they didn't put ramen in there. While the man who was instrumental in creating the car, Lowell E. Overlay, claims it was soybean fiber and a phenolic resin with formaldehyde used in the impregnation. It's interesting. Well, let's just call it what it is. That's a lie. They didn't get rid of the formula. Why would they get rid of the formula? It's locked in a vault. My dad worked for Honda for 30 years, and in the 90s, he told me, I remember this like it was yesterday, he told me, Brett, Ford has an engine that runs on water, and they just have it locked up in the basement. That's what this is. That's exactly what this is. And it's interesting that Lowell Farms is one of the biggest industrial corporate cannabis brands. I'm not saying there's a connection. I'm just saying it's an interesting correlation. I know there's a Lowell, Massachusetts, but that's also because of its textile. And so, yeah, there you go. Anyway, but why don't we have this anymore? So it was lighter than steel, more efficient on energy and all this stuff, and just got rid of the formula. No, you didn't. Combine the fruits of agriculture with the fruits of industry. He also claimed that plastic panels made the car safer than traditional steel cars, and that the car could even roll over without being crushed. Now, if you said that today, people would call you a whack job. Number 3, another reason was due to a shortage of metal at the time. Henry hoped his new plastic material might replace the traditional metals used in cars. What changed? What changed? That's why he built it. His words. He was looking for a project to combine fruits of industry with agriculture. So what happened right after the creation of this? World War II. The outbreak of World War II suspended all auto production, but yet they didn't seem to translate it to planes. I mean, if you make a car lighter, wouldn't you be able to make a plane lighter? In theory, right? The only difference is the engine. Well, they may not have been bulletproof. Well, they weren't bulletproof then. Now I get it. Metal probably protects you more than plastic. Maybe, but that just showed different. That's crazy. Imagine how many lives or planes could have been saved had the planes been built out of this concoction of hemp, soybean, wheat, and flax and all this stuff. Where's the car today? According to this, the car was destroyed. You'll see this a lot in history. The greatest invention ever known to man, there's just no trace of it ever. The formula's gone. The person who built it committed suicide. Like, whatever the case may be. I'm not saying this is the case on this. But note, the famous picture of Henry Ford hitting a car with an axe is not a picture of the soybean car. It was actually Ford's personal car with a plastic rear deck made to fit it. He liked to demonstrate the strength of the plastic. So basically, what he's saying is, look, this is what I can do, and proved it on his own personal car. Made from said material. And all the citations. So, it's fascinating. Basically, Henry Ford created the most efficient car ever known to man, and then just destroyed the formula of how to do it, and the car was destroyed. Nothing to see here. Look the other way, guys. And then what pops up? Textile companies that compartmentalize. They do paper, then they do plastics, then they do oils, then they do pollutants. You see what happened. Hemp can do everything in one industry that we now have multiple industries for. And at the top of those industries, there are titans, there are billionaires, there are oligarchs that don't want hemp to become a thing because then they feel less important. That's what I don't understand. You're going to still have your money. You still have your money. We're not taking your money. Go ahead, keep it. But just let's start a new industry. You can't. The only reason for that is you just don't want us to, because it's not better for the people. It's not better for science. It's not better for the environment. All the above. Hemp for victory. Now they said it's been destroyed, but somehow Jay Leno got his hands on one. Let's check it out.
Ow. You want to try?
This was on CNBC.
It's not made out of marijuana. It's made out of cannabis hemp. You can smoke all the cannabis hemp you could possibly want. You won't get high.
That's a fact.
I should start now.
The ultimate goal, Jay, is to introduce the world's first carbon negative vehicle. And the key to that is going back to what Henry Ford advocated back in 1941. And that's the idea of make everything you possibly can, including your fuels, out of plant material.
A lot of facts. I love it.
I think the
Carbon
primary
neutral
market
car.
are going to be people that want to be supportive of the ecology aspect of automobiles, especially the younger generation.
I'd buy one. all the mainstream media, all they do is allow you a few minutes. Now, that was on CNBC, a little news segment with Jay Leno. They posted it 5 years ago. So there you have it. I'll pin all the articles and references in the description for you, but that's it. That's the truth. We have, and I'm sure you knew this, we have the abilities to progress as a society, to do things more efficiently, to do things that are better for the human mind, the human spirit, the human brain, and just the human experience in general. And we just don't do it because a few people won't benefit from it. And they're the ones that control everything. So, if you want to see more of this, click the links, give us a subscribe, follow, consider the Patreon. But thanks for joining us. Talk to you soon.